Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Amethyst Dream Witch and today it's time to unbox the January Witch Casket. Well, I say January Witch Casket, it's January 2026, which means that this is because I got it in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So this is my 73rd Witch Casket. Which seems a bit balmy, but I love their stuff. I love what they do. Like they're so environmentally friendly. I love what they do. I love their ethics as well. Sorry, I've got this on this side, and then I've got one of my cats, Luna, on my other side, and she's very, very interested in this box. So let's just get into it. So this, hello, sorry, she sniffed my elbow, randomly sniffed my elbow. This month the theme is spell script, so I'm expecting all things sort of writing and paper and all of that stuff. I could be really, really off with this. Probably am. Usually I am. I will say that. So the pamphlet. This is the front cover of the pamphlet with social media highlights. So if you use a particular hashtag, which I believe it is hashtag Witch Casket feature, all one word, then there is a chance that you can be one of the 3 chosen to feature on the back of the pamphlet. Now, inside front cover is usually artwork. And it is. It is artwork. And then, of course, we've got our monthly, do you mind? We've got our monthly message from the mother-daughter geniuses behind the Witch Casket box. You're not going to cross the table because you'll probably cause my setup to fall, darling. Yes, you can be as cutesy as you want. You gonna say hello to the people? No, you just want attention from me, don't you? I got to move. There's a tail. That's her tail. That's Luna's tail. I don't mind you going behind me. Go behind me. Go on. There she is. Brat. Oh no, you are not allowed that. The joys of having a cat who likes to try and eat everything. But that was Luna. She's one of 2 crazies that I share my home with. The other being my other cat, who is, by comparison, no trouble at all. But they will happily roll switch. But anyway, back to Witch Casket, because that's enough of my feline companions. Let me go through everything and then you can have a thing. Right, so the message. Welcome to January's Witch Casket. This month's casket celebrates spell script. There is a great power in the written word, and we hope the contents of this casket encourages you to use that power in your daily life. Please take a moment to read through this pamphlet. In its pages, you'll find details about each item and important safety information to ensure your rituals are performed with harm to none. As always, we appreciate you tagging your social media posts, #WitchCasket, so we can find and share them. Your posts are always so wonderfully creative, magical, and they really lift our spirits. We feel honoured to be a part of your magical journey and seeing Witch Casket items in use in your magical spaces inspires us so much. Thank you for always making us feel so blessed. We're already brewing up something enchanting for the rest of 2026, and we are so excited for you to see what magical mysteries await. Until the next time, be well, Deb and Ella. Yes, I know you want a thing. I know you want a thing. Sorry. Luna's doing her cutesy little thing where she just reaches gently and will either tap me because she wants to curl up on me, or she will sort of just gently reach for what she wants. And she's a darling. I love her to bits, but wait. Patience. Right, I've moved it to the other side. Right, now that we've read the message, I don't read through what's in the rest of the pamphlet, because to me it's spoilers. I like to be surprised, so I don't read further than that. And I can honestly say I have not read further than that. I haven't, like, this is as much as I know about this casket. So let's get into it now. Which way around is this? This is that way round. Now, this is a very dark artwork, and I think with some of the detailing, it might have been nice to eyes in the back of my head with you. It might have been nice for some of the details, especially things like this picture frame. It might have been nice to, you know, bring them out a little bit, make them less fine. Because it also seems as if there's like this huge empty space down here that's just doing nothing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still a beautiful art print. And perhaps it's just me where I don't like artwork where I feel like I have to take my glasses off and be about that far away to see all the details. I'm not a fan. But it might just be me. I'll still keep it, because on the reverse is the monthly manifestations, which is sort of a mini checklist that I do with any projects that I have, any personal project. I will just go, what's my goal? What can I do without spells? But what spells could I do? Because there's 3 questions. What are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take? And what magical steps can I take? So I do sort of use this. I just don't use it like how people might expect, or how it's presented, but that's okay. And my other cat's entered the room. Lovely. Go on my chair. Right, we have a spell script happiness charm envelope kit. So there's always at least 1 spell kit. Sometimes you get 2 or 3, depending on the kit, the size of the kits and everything. But this month, we've gone back to gorgeous stickers that I don't want to destroy. There we go. Here we go. So inside we've got a lovely wax seal that's ready and waiting to be used. And it's just a little sun and stars. And there is a sticky tab on the back, so it can just be stuck down. We've got a herb or herb blend, which I will check in a minute. So Luna was getting a bit too close to getting what she wanted. Now we have the envelope, we have paper, and then we have our lovely instructions, which will tell us whether the packet is herb or blend. And it is marigold petals. So this is just a single herb of marigold petals. Now, as much as I've been provided with a decent amount of marigold petals, I don't have to use all of them. I could, but I don't have to. So I could keep some back. Now, oh, hello. The back of the instructions. So these are the instructions, but on the back, there's usually more artwork, which I always love. And there is. This I like, because there's detailing and I can see the detailing. I can see all the books and the candle and the jar of whatever, and it's, oh, this I like. This I like. So the spell script happiness charm envelope says, handwriting a spell helps to infuse it with your intention and can add extra power to your magic. Here is a beautifully written charm to help you attract joy. I do like this. Apologies for the yowling, that is Loki. That is my other cat, not Luna. That's not Luna. It's fun living with them. No 2 days are the same. But that's the first charm kit. Now we have a magical rosewood dip pen. And I love that. The lid. Now the back, the bottom of the box, because it is one of those that lifts off, it says, allow your pen to become your magic wand and every word you write to become a charm. Whether it's writing in a book of shadows, journaling, coven correspondence, noting manifestation goals, affirmations, or sigils, all witches know there is great power when ink is infused with intention. With this in mind, we designed this stunning wooden dip pen to add extra magic to your work. Created from rosewood to create a connection between what's in your heart and what you inscribe onto your page. This is my new spell pen. That's Loki. Loki! Come here then. You know where I am, darling. And it's got a nib as well. I have a collection of nibs, so this is absolutely fine. The detailing. Oh, I love this. So the rosewood, there's a slight wobble to it. And then the metal where the nib. And there's pentacles and moons and leaves and stars. This is my new. Yes. This sort of thing is right up my alley. Because I love these kinds of pens. I believe this is now my 4th. Yeah, I think this is my 4th. One is very plain, similar to this, but does not have this decoration or this carving. One is just a sort of faux purple feather. And then this is my 2nd pen from Witch Casket. Loki, do you mind? Irritating brat. He's a brat cat. Because he just is. But that's the rosewood dip pen. This I will be using for sure at some point. I know this. we have a bewitching book stand. And on the back of the box, a magical pedestal for your most treasured books, lovingly crafted from sapele wood, known for properties that encourage healing, wisdom and spirituality. Use this beautiful stand to hold your Book of Shadows, grimoire or spell book so your hands are free to practice your spell work. Okay. So it came in 2 pieces and just slots together. So I could put a book using a notebook because it's the closest book I have. But I can... Whoa. Handy dandy. I've been wanting something like this for ages. Like months. Over a year for sure. That's just me. But yeah. One of my new favourite items. The detailing. So there's a book sitting open and there is a Witch Casket logo on this piece. It's not on the other. But oh, I do like this. I do like these. So far I have 100% not been disappointed. Not that I usually am anyway, but you know. Right, we have scroll. So let's see what this is about. Magical petitions. There is great power in the written word, as you are noting something down intentionally. Petitions are written requests, wishes or desires, which are used to request assistance from a divine power, deity, the universe, spirit, or whatever other divine force aligns with your personal belief. There are many ways to cast petition magic. Here's one example. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Next, we have some ritual sheets. So it comes in a lovely envelope. And let's have a look-see. Are they all the same design? They're not. They have different designs. So I believe there's 3 sheets. Oh. It's different. Loki. Sorry, I do apologise. His volume is either on or it's off. Loki. No. 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 This is page 1. Page 2. Still just as pretty. I mean, it could also be meant to be this way round, just because of the pentacle at the top. And then finally, we've got this lovely page. trees, pentacle, and a dark bird. Could be a raven, could be a crow, I'm not entirely sure. But I like these. I do like these. Luna's back. So that's the ritual sheets, and then we have a few more things still to go. So we have a notebook that is beautifully sort of embossed, debossed. It's beautiful. It's not just the front, it's on the back as well. And then so all the pages look like this. This is a future spell book. I have a few. I have a collection of notebooks that I want to use for spells. And I will end up using them at some point. So next we have a box that looks like this on the back. And then the front says Binks Black Ink. So it's got to be a pot of ink. And it is, it's a pot of ink. So extra ink, because I've got purple, I think I've got blue, I've got brown, and now I've got black. A magical multi-page bookmark. Luna. So, magical multi-page bookmark. Sometimes the wisdom you seek is scattered among the pages. So whether you're working from multiple texts in your Book of Shadows, tracking progress from one journal entry to another, or place holding several sacred texts, this multi-page bookmark ensures you'll never lose track of your magic. Okay. So it's ribbons. It's like, I don't even know. I think there's 5 ribbons coming off this, and it's a lovely vegan leather, because everything is vegan, environmentally friendly, recyclable. Like, it's, you know, it's as environmentally friendly as could be. So there's a book on this side with pentacle on the front. Oh, I do like this. This is one of those things where I could use it as a bookmark. I could also use it as something else, and I don't exactly know what else, but I know I could probably use it as something else. One of those little things. Right, finally we have a cedarwood leaf cleansing and banishing kit. Harness the cleansing energies of cedarwood by burning these leaves to sweep away negativity and lingering stagnant energy. As the fragrant smoke rises, it will purify your space, inviting clarity, peace, and renewal. For specific banishment, inscribe anything that weighs heavy on you on the leaf. Then with focused intention, set it aflame, feel yourself releasing, letting go, and watch as the smoke carries your burdens away. This is a sticky pouch. So we have a pencil, just a plain, oh, hello. Now, there are more, they're just, there we go. So we've got a handful of leaf shaped things. And there's 1, 2, 3, 6. So there's 6. There's 6 of them. Wow. And then of course, no, that's card. That's card, just to ensure they don't bend. Wow. I like these. I really do like these. I really do. That's a handy alternative if you don't have any other kind of leaf that you'd like to use. Oh. So there's that and that. Other than the packing peanuts, is everything that's in this. Now Luna won't be happy with me unless and until I give her one of these. These are made from starch, they dissolve in water, they're not going to do anything to her. She has maybe one a month and she's fine. Do you want this? She's looking at me. Yeah, she wants it. She's gone. She's now gonna inspect it and chew it. She's fine. Right. Now I've gone through everything and she's making a noise. She's occupied. It gets stuck in her teeth. So, but she's genuinely holding the thing in her claws. In one paw with just one paw of claws. So let's go through the pamphlet and repack the January Witch Casket. So we have the magical multi-page bookmark, and the blurb on the box is what's in the pamphlet. You're only having one, that's all you get. Then we have the spell script book, this lovely thing. We designed this bewitching book to be utterly stunning inside and out. This would make a beautiful book of shadows or grimoire, or a special book for your magical studies or notes. We hope you love this as much as we do. So you're trying to get that design, which is beautiful. Right, next we have the bewitching book stand. And the blurb, the blurb in the pamphlet is the same as on the back of the box. Then we have the magical rosewood dip pen, and as well as this blurb, there's a little bit on how to use. So delicately dip the nib of the pen into your ink and gently tap off any excess. Hold the pen at a 45-degree angle to the paper and use light pressure to write. Varying the pressure can change the line width a little, but be mindful not to press too hard as this may damage your nib. After use, rinse the nib with water and allow to dry completely before storing. Then we have the Binks Black ink. There's no blurb with this, so of course no dip pen would be complete without ink. A beautiful Binks Black to inscribe your pages with magic. Now most stationery, most places that sell stationery will have some kind of ink. So those are getting few and far between. Right, next we have the Cedar Wood Leaf Cleansing and Banishing Kit. This lovely thing. This kit includes cedar wood leaves and pencil, followed by the same blurb as on the packet. Then we have the Spell Script Happiness Charm envelope. This lovely kit. This mysterious black envelope contains all you need for a beautiful written spell to attract joy. Okay, I'm going to hold that back for a second. Next we've got the ritual sheets, the beautiful sheets. Ritual sheets can be used in any rituals that require paper, for study notes, or for inscribing spells to place in your grimoire, Book of Shadows, or for those of us who love handwritten letters. They're ideal for coven correspondence. Then we've got the Magical Petitions parchment scroll. There is great power in the written word as you're noting something down intentionally. Petitions are written requests. Yeah. There we go. There are many ways to cast petition magic. This parchment is inscribed with one example. Perfect for copying into your grimoire or spellbook, or simply placing within its pages for future reflection. Framed, this scroll becomes a beautiful and meaningful adornment, gracing your space with both magic and intention. Oh, you've uncurled a bit. You'll go there. Now I'm going to put that kit in. Whoop. I'm going to have to grab that before Luna gets it. And then finally we've got the Spell Script Magical Monthly Manifestations art print. That looks a bit like this. Spell script beautifully depicted in our monthly manifestations print this month. Our in-house designer Faye has created something truly bewitching this month, and we couldn't love it more. Use the reverse of this art print to note down your manifestations for the month. Afterwards, you have a magical piece of artwork to display in your home or add to your Book of Shadows. And that's everything. So that's Spell Script January 2026 Witch Casket, theme of Spellcraft. I can't remember what the February theme is, but that has already been released. If you check any Witch Casket social media, you'll be able to find it. I will also pop it in the description below. I know I'm looking forward to it. It's just getting there, remembering it, getting to it, getting it and opening it. Thanks for staying with me. If you'd like to know any more about Witch Casket and all the things they do, all their information is in the description, including pricings for the three main areas, the three areas that they do. So there's the UK and the US and the rest of the world. So they sort of split it into those. Yeah, I think that's what they do. But there's the three different global things. All of their information down below. Like and subscribe. If you know of anyone who might be interested in something like this, please do share this video with them and let them see what I've received this month. Each month the theme changes, so if you subscribe by the 14th of every month, you get that month's casket. So if you subscribe on the 15th, you'll get on the 15th of February, you'll get the March casket. If you subscribe on the 13th, you'll get the February one. It's how they do it. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do like and share, and I'll see you again soon. Stay safe, everyone, and blessings to you all.